So I don't know about you, but so I'm mixed. And so like being in society in general, I went to St. Francis and similar feeling of going to what you would describe going to Central. I became the minority and very uncomfortable. And then, asking for help, you're already defeated, right?
Yeah,
like we already feel like shit.
Yeah,
We already feel like we're less than regular people that are functioning in society. You know, like I already can't do what is considered normal and acceptable in our world today. And now I'm going to ask for help, and I'm going to step into a place where I am the most vulnerable I've ever been in my life. My self-esteem is probably the lowest, and now I'm a minority in this group of people again. That's how I felt going to treatment.
Right.
We look the same, sound the same, dress the same. And so has that been difficult as a gay woman or as a African-American woman in recovery in Toledo, Ohio?
Man, it was like, so coming to TR was literally like the high school. It was a culture shock. You know what I mean? Like even when I first got here, they called me a normie because it was just alcohol.
That's
Isn't that wild? Isn't that wild?
The irony of that.
That's wild.
It's crazy, right? So, just like I stayed to myself, and then I kind of had to allow my people to find me in this, because I had no idea who, anybody was. Like I was terrified. Like, what if I get close and they go relapse, or what I mean? So like I didn't truly, know. And then the truth is that there's like I have anxiety and PTSD from being Black, from being a lesbian, you know what I mean? Like, and that's not stuff that I truly figured out till I had to sit in those groups, you know what I mean? Until I had to talk to my therapist and just kind of word vomit and let it all out. And then you're like, oh shit, did I just say that? You know what I mean? My relationship with partying and drinking changed when I came out as a lesbian. And I think it was like an inner, like I'm fighting myself.
Conflict.
Yeah. Like very conflicted. Like I'm fighting myself. You know what I mean? I have this religious background, so that's not okay. You know what I mean? And then my family, like there's nobody that was openly gay. So, you know what I mean? They're not accepting at all. You know what I mean? Not saying that they didn't love me, but they didn't agree, and probably some still don't agree.
Right.
You know what I mean? But it's just like, for me, it was like, don't y'all see how bad I'm struggling? This isn't a lifestyle that I would have chosen for myself. Like willingly been like, nah, I'm gonna just be gay because I think girls are pretty. Like the shit that I've had to go through, you know what I mean, to figure me out, you know what I mean, has been like insane. So just in recovery itself, like I just had to really sit back and watch. Like it was my first time. I didn't know what it looked like. I didn't know what I was supposed to be doing, what I wasn't. I just knew, like, follow the rules. You know what I mean? That was the simple thing. Just do what they tell you to do. And eventually, you sit in group with people every day and you share, and then you figure out that you guys have so many things in common.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, just alcohol isn't a thing because I lived the life of an addict, regardless of what the drug of choice was.
Damn.
Some stuff like that. So like I knew I was gifted, but I just, the truth is that, man, like I let life just kick my ass. But it's like, it's not that I let life kick my ass. I just wasn't equipped with the right skill set to be successful after all of the things that I had been through, the not having my parents, you know what I mean? Child molestation, you know what I mean? Coming out as gay, and then a fucking ridiculous 10-year toxic relationship, So like I've acquired a lot of life experience, but I had no coping skills, emotionally unintelligent, you know what I mean? And so the gifts were there, the music was always there, but the alcohol always drowned it out. Like, who wants to deal with a drunk DJ? Like, can you imagine the hand-eye coordination, you know what I mean, trying to get it right? So yeah, like I just couldn't even share my gifts with people anymore because alcohol just came and took over.
Hey there. If you like the clip, make sure to subscribe or click the clip to my right. You're still here? I literally cannot leave until you click the link. Please click the link. Or subscribe. Come on.